G'day to you good humans, welcome to the Cycling Marvin YouTube channel.
Alright legends, we are in a place called Dole, D-O-L-E, that's the name of the town, Dole. I think that's how you say it in French, I'm not sure. I'm getting my head around. One thing about Australians is we don't have any countries around us to sort of have the influence of the accent, the pronunciation, the foreign languages thing, except for Indonesia. So we find it difficult when we start out, but so the buses are just parking up over behind us, so we're going to go for a walk through the crowd and just get the general feel of what's going on. I think there's a bit of a culture of smoking cigarettes in France. It's always pretty funny when you see a cyclist on a bike smoking a cigarette. It's always like a little bit of a contradiction. So we are at the start of stage 8. I've just met Scott Mitchell, who I've seen his Instagram photos. It's funny when you finally meet someone in real life after following them on Instagram. But Scott is actually you're the team photographer for Dimension Data, and prior to that you were team photographer for Sky.
Yeah, I was photographer for Team Sky for 5 years, and then I was Bradley Wiggins photographer for 2 years.
He's a cool cat, isn't he? Bradley?
Yeah, Brad's he's top bloke. Yeah, he's really cool.
Have you got any interesting tales about those days?
Probably not stuff I can say.
Do you know the funny thing was? I knew that would be the case.
The thing is, he's a great mimic. You know, he can he can listen to someone's voice for 5 minutes, and then he can do the voice. Yeah. So once he's sort of tuned into you, he won't let it go. So yeah, he walks around kind of pretending to be you.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
No, that's classic. So, as a team photographer, which is I'm seeing a bit of a trend now, because all the teams are photographers.
Yeah, I think
what do you actually do? What do they want from you?
I think for me personally, it's more we've been embedded with the team. It's more behind the scenes stuff, less race footage. Although I try and get some race stuff, it's more like, for me personally, I'm more interested in the people on the team and the riders and their day-to-day routine and what they do. Like today, I'm going to go in car 2 because we might be in the breakaway, and then after that I'll go to the finish, shoot the finish, then maybe a massage or maybe shoot the mechanics working tonight. So it's more about how the team functions and how we operate together, rather than who's going to win stage today.
And so the team wants these photos for their own personal branding and marketing?
Yeah, it's a mixture of both. I do a gallery every day, and also I do a lot of stuff gets used for marketing for the team.
Yeah, right.
Especially for our team, because we've got a bigger cause that we're looking at, not just about winning bike races. Of course. It's about helping out kids with bikes. So it's important that they have access to stuff like that.
Yeah. Let me tell you, it is stinking hot today. Like, it's only early, it's like 10 AM, but people are fanning themselves. It is just out of control hot at the moment.
This is, so every kilometre that is ridden, €1 gets donated to a charity.
Really?
Yeah.
We got amongst the crowd, we hung out, we talked a bit of Chang, we met a few people. We actually just mostly introduced ourselves to PR people from the teams and stuff to see if we can tee some good stuff up for the Vuelta. But it is so hot that Hanny and I are now going to get in the car. We're going to try and get up one of the mountains because it might be a bit cooler up there and just go from there. But today is going to be a day where it's going to be hard, man. We might as well just do this vlog from inside the air-conditioned car.
I hope it's snowing up there.
I hope it's snowing too. It is oppressively hot. There is way more atmosphere today. Everyone seems pumped today, even though it's stinking hot out there. I don't know how they're doing it, but you can feel it today. You can feel it. So Hannah and I, we're in the mountains now. Hannah and I tried to sneak to the first major climb of the day. We, as I've said to you guys before, you've got the race route and then you've got the media route. And with the media route, you've got to try and go around, cut through, get in front of the riders, get some photos, get some video, get some action, and then you sneak back around the peloton and try and get around them. You saw it always leapfrogging them. Well, we went to leapfrog these guys just then, and as we arrived at these mountains over here, we just went up to the top. It took us an hour off course to get over here. They rode through, I'm not joking, as we were pulling up, we saw the peloton go through and off into the distance. So tears, but it is beautiful out here. Check out these mountains. This is the first of the mountains for the Tour de France, and it's a beautiful place. We are in Lyon at the moment, and we're trying to book out one of these hire bikes. I've got a thing with these bikes, man. When I'm visiting a city, I reckon this is the best way to get around. So yeah, we missed the finish of today's stage, unfortunately. There's not much we could do about it. You could, some stages, right, you can't go to the start and go to the finish. You either have to go to the finish or the start. And we chose to go to the start today, and it was a mistake. We should have got up one of the mountains and got amongst it, but it just meant that we got to Lyon a little bit earlier and get to check out this beautiful city. We're going to find a nice, quiet, cool place to have a beer. Looks like there's a lot of barge bars. There's one over there. It's got a chain on it that you take through both frames, and then you plug it in here and you take a key out. So the legends that made these bike setups, these bike share systems, have pretty much thought of most things. Guy's wearing a wetsuit. Different. Hanny is so hot and bothered. I've had one beer. I'm glassy-eyed Gary at the moment, and that's where we had our beers, just up there. But how you going, Han? How hot is it?
I'm bothered. I need to go home.
You need to go home?
Yeah,
You're done, are you? Mate, I reckon it's still 36 degrees right now. Hey, let's go. So we've just found a authentic Australian bar. It's a boat on the, what's the name of the river here?
I have no idea.
We have no idea. We've done no research whatsoever on Lyon. And I'll improve this tomorrow, guys. But there is an Australian authentic bar It's called the Ayers Rock, and it's a boat on a river. We're staying in a mediocre hotel tonight, but it'll do the trick. We're here for 2 nights, so we should be fine. We should be fine. Big mountain stage tomorrow, and then Hanny and I are probably just going to go straight up the top of the hill. And here's our docking bay. It's about 100 metres from the hotel. So you literally dock it, you don't have to do anything else. You can just walk off, which is just so cool. All right, legends, we're back at the hotel room. We've had an interesting day. We couldn't quite make it around in front of the bike race, but you live and learn. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day because there are 3 oars category climbs. There's the Mont du Chat, which is going to be, it's a very steep climb, and the weather doesn't look too good. So I think we're going to see some interesting racing. Hopefully they don't take too many risks on the descents, and I think it's going to be a day where it decides the GC at the end, really at the end of the day, because the 3 massive climbs, and the Mont du Chat is right at the end. So we're going to try and make it up to the Mont du Chat and get some of the atmosphere and try to get some of the people. And we're going to leave earlier this time. But until then, I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. Much love, and I hope you're enjoying the Tour de France vlogs, and we'll see you then. So, Nat missed the train this morning.
Technical got you there on a technicality, mate. The train was half an hour late from here, from Troyes to Chaumont.
Right.
And then because of that, I couldn't catch the train from Chaumont to Dijon, and then I was going to ride from Dijon to the finish. Hey. So you guys have saved my life.
Hey, this is the 2nd day in a row we've saved someone's life. Woo. 3rd day. All right, let's get this bad boy in. Okay, will it fit? That is la question.